What if the reason you can't decide isn't confusion at all? Hello, beloveds. I want to talk about a question that shows up in almost every session I sit in, no matter what the actual topic is. Why can't I make up my mind? Maybe the question is, should I leave this relationship? That's rarely the real question. Underneath it, almost every time, is this one. Is there a way to leave without having to grieve? Or the flip side, should I stay? Underneath that one, can I stay without continuing to hurt? It's a very human hope, born of wanting to protect yourself, that if you search long enough, there's a version of this decision that costs you nothing. There usually is not. There's only this. Which hard is mine to carry? Not every choice in life is between a good option and a bad one. A lot of the biggest choices are between two hearts, both real, both carrying their own grief and their own gift. The heart of building something new is not the same as the heart of walking away from a dream you've already grieved once. The heart of setting a boundary is not the same as the heart of staying in something that keeps costing you. Both are hard. They just build very different lives. I see this in parts work constantly. One part of you is convinced there has to be a third option, a door nobody's found yet. That part will keep you circling the same question for months, sometimes years, gathering more information, waiting for more clarity, hoping the next sign will finally make the decision painless. From the outside, that can look like diligence, like you're just being responsible, weighing your options. And sometimes it is exactly that, but if you can get quiet enough, you can usually feel the difference between real discernment and searching for an escape hatch that does not exist. Meanwhile, another part of you already knows. It's known for a while. That part has just been patient, waiting for you to become willing to pay whatever the answer will cost. And here's the part I think might surprise you. The part that keeps insisting there has to be a third option is, in its own way, deeply loving. It's trying to spare you from loss, from grief, from the sorrow that comes with closing a door. That protective impulse makes complete sense. None of us signed up to lose things on purpose. But adulthood, and honestly, the spiritual path especially, keeps asking us to choose between two imperfect paths, each one with its own sorrow, each one with its own gift. That is simply what it looks like to walk through a real life instead of an imagined one. It's not proof you did something wrong along the way. So here is where I want to bring in notice, name, nurture. Not as a checklist, but as a companion for when this happens for you. Notice the part of you that is still searching for the cost-free option. Don't shame it. It's been trying to protect you this whole time. Name that part. Give it an actual voice instead of just a tight feeling in the chest. It might say something like, I don't want you to lose anything else. Or, I'm trying to keep you safe from more grief. Nurture that part with the truth. I see you. I know you're trying to protect me. And I am willing to carry the hard that is actually mine so we can stop circling and start living. Because here's what I don't think we say out loud enough. It's never really about decision making. Most of the time, the decision has already made itself in some quiet place inside of you long before you felt ready to act on it. The real work is grieving that every choice closes one door while it opens another. And allowing yourself to feel that grief, that loss, without needing it to mean you chose wrong, you made the wrong decision. The question was never which path is painless. There's no such path waiting for you. The real question is which hard brings you closer to who you are becoming. Which hard, underneath all the fear of it, leaves you feeling more alive instead of more numb. You already sense which one that is. Most of us do, long before we are ready to say it out loud. And I want to be clear about something. Choosing your hard with your eyes open has nothing to do with settling. It is sovereignty. It is the fierce, grounded work of an adult life. If this landed for you today, maybe leave me a comment below. Tell me what's the hard that you've been circling. I read every single comment. And if you're not subscribed yet, please do, because this is the kind of conversation we have here every week. I'll see you next time, beloveds. Grace and peace.